Adopting any new technology can be a challenge for public safety agencies that have limited means. But if you believe in something and push for it, the reward can be great. When I was a teenager, I was into technology anything, and I got into radio-controlled model aircraft as a hobby. I saw how a local agency used a drone at a fire scene a few years ago, and it got me thinking of the potential benefits it could bring to our department. When I first brought up the idea to the fire chief, though, he wasn't too keen on it.
When Keenan first told me about drones, I didn't take it seriously. I thought of it as more of a toy than a functional part of the fire service.
A few years back, we had an incident where a vehicle drove off the road and into a pond. Keenan brought his own drone and used it to map out the most likely location of the vehicle underwater.
I remember the day was really cold, dangerously cold to be operating underneath the ice. The map that Keenan created helped us locate one of the victims that otherwise could have taken us days longer in dangerous conditions. This eventually led me to change my position on drones, and I gave Keenan the authorization to start a UAS program for the department.
In the beginning, the biggest challenge I had was trying to show value in drones and getting my fire chief's buy-in. Now, it's trying to overcome our small budget. Linwood is a small town of just over 9,000 people. Funding a UAS program was going to be difficult at best. Our first drone was a donation, and we still actively use it. With the successes of the program, we've been able to allocate some more funding, but we still need to rely on outside help. For most fire agencies out there, I think funding is a common issue they can relate to. As our program began to grow, there was another incident that really solidified the value of drones for our department.
It was a September afternoon, and we were called in to assist law enforcement with an armed subject who had barricaded himself inside a residence. Police and fire departments often work together as their training and resources overlap a lot. I requested the Linwood Fire Department to assist, as I knew Keenan had thermal capabilities. The subject's phone died, and negotiators needed to safely get him a new one to keep talking. The incident commander looked at me and said, "Can you deliver it with a drone?" I said, "Of course we can. We're firemen." Frankly, I had no idea how, but I knew Keenan could come up with a way.
I had just attached a drop release system to an M600 and saw this could be an option. I had never done this before, and I wasn't 100% sure it could be done. Approaching slowly, we successfully positioned the cell phone just outside of a window until the suspect grabbed it. I released it from the drone, and 5 hours later, he surrendered peacefully. That, for me, really solidified what I was doing and what I was pushing for. Starting a UAS program is going to have its challenges. However, if you truly believe in something, keep at it. Find creative ways to support it, and constantly look for opportunities to show value.